their face towards, peace. We need peace here. We have to solve these conflicts through, good deeds, through consultation. And I mean, if we want to start that, we have to really start at an individual level.
A lot of the studying techniques that they taught me, a lot of the conflict resolution techniques, I used it in my daily life. And just also the spiritual aspects of the course as well help keep me focused during these years when you're facing a lot of new challenges with your friends and with yourself.
Values, particularly relating to the ethics of how you relate to other people, the types of consideration you give to other people or to groups, the types of consideration you give to people of the opposite sex, if you're a young boy dealing with young women, etc.
What will happen is we share the virtues with the person next to us. We read both sides and then we read out the affirmation.
We are peacemakers. We care for the earth and all living things.
We got reliability. We are reliable. We keep our promises.
We sort of set up Education for Peace program to give them enough of knowledge and wisdom and spiritual perception about who they are, what is their aim in life, and how can they contribute positively to the society.
Savannah and I had moderation.
And be real agents of change in their own lives and in the lives of everybody that they encounter, everybody that they touch.
It embraces practicing the virtues and having a community life which is really empowering and encouraging. And the spirit of Education for Peace was something which I took on board and have with me for the rest of my life.
And it also inspires you to become more attracted to serving humanity. A lot of the students that are involved in the Education for Peace program become assistant faculty members. A lot of them go and do a year of service program in different countries around the world. So it really shapes your identity as a person.
I did my service in Samoa. That was mainly due to my father's involvement in the islands at a young age when he first became a Baha'i. And over there, I did a variety of things. Not only I did things for the faith, I did things for the wider community as well. I was organised in a lot of charitable events. I worked with ASOP, WHO, a lot of humanity organisations, just to increase the economic state of the country and health and hygiene and other issues.
Young people are naturally idealistic, and to see injustices happening and they're politically aware and they see the world situation and they have judgments about it, they have thoughts about it, but they're not always so sure of how they can act on those thoughts or where they can go to make a difference.
And my parents are like, you should really go. And at first I was a little resistant to go, but once I got here it was quite fun and I enjoyed myself. And since Education for Peace, after that I've done the advanced program as well as the leadership. Yeah.
They come here, feels like they are loaded, they feel heavy. And first I thought it's because it's a new sort of place for them, they're not used to being away from their parents. And then slowly over the years I learned how they transform. They become very comfortable with themselves.
Initially people are quite closed into themselves, but as the residential progresses, people tend to open up and be more trusting with other people.
In the classrooms we had a series of simulations where basically we would go through different guiding principles of the Baha'i Faith and how these relate to the current issues in the world today. For example, the equality of men and women, the oneness of humanity and the elimination of all forms of prejudice, and how these concepts relate to issues such as poverty in the world and those extremes of wealth and poverty.
When they see injustice as a spiritual wrong, not just as an economic wrong or a social wrong, they have a motivation for addressing it that goes deeper than just, is this financially doable? Do we provide clean water to a village? Well, it's going to cost a lot of money, so maybe not. When they see that as a spiritual imperative, that clean water, good health, education is something that's required for all people, then they have a real motivation to go out and address those issues.